Hey everyone, Tony D and Little Joan on a Screenwriter's Rant. We're going to take a look at Saw Spiral. And this, to me, is the craziest thing ever. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please feel free to share my video, share the link, share the love, and check out my books, Wokistan, a Novel, and The Pineys at Amazon.com. Audio books coming soon, and Webcomic Factory, 10 years of webcomics at thewebcomicfactory.com. For some reason, Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson have bought the Saw franchise, and I couldn't tell you why, because they've never been connected to it before, and they both see, maybe Samuel L. Jackson, I could kind of see it, because he's kind of a nerdy guy when it comes to his taste in movies and stuff, but I never would have guessed Chris Rock is like a big horror fan, especially the Saw variety, but let's check it out.
What do you got there?
Oh, it's just my wife, Emma. This is my son, Charlie.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
While it lasts.
Nothing happier than the wife of a new detective.
Emma's cool, man. She's different. You don't know my wife.
You can give a woman 600 Tuesdays. It ain't worth 3 Saturday nights.
How much money you got?
All right, this feels like a Chris Rock movie. I'm liking it so far. It's light, it's funny.
A lot. How many problems you got? A lot. How many people that doubted? A lot.
All available units, officer down.
Pray that you flop.
Detective Banks en route.
Okay, Twisted Pictures. He actually executive produced this,
Whoever
huh?
did this has another motive.
Chris Rock being very serious now.
Targeting cops.
This ship's gonna go sideways fast.
Somebody's out there pulling all the strings.
You wanna play games, motherfucker?
What was that? Some kind of machine? Oh my god, that looks horrible. I'm so sorry I clicked on that. This whole thing. I don't like it. I just don't like these movies. It just seems like excuse after excuse to torture people. And I don't want to see torture. It's not a story to me. The twisted mind of the killer. These guys are they keep getting away. I mean, if you read anything about these killers, they are seriously disturbed people. They have major problems. And so, for instance, there's that one, I forget which serial killer what it was, but he killed women mainly, and it was an escalation leading up to killing his own mother, which he did. And when they found him in the kitchen. He had just killed his mother, and he just sat there. And he had hours and hours and hours after he killed her to get away. And they asked him, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you try to get away? He said, what was the point? The whole point for him was the escalation to kill his mother. That was his sickness. So these people who do these horrible things, they have a sickness. They're not geniuses. They're sick. Yes, some of them can be intelligent. Ted Bundy was an intelligent guy up to a point. But even he couldn't control. They can't control their escalation. Once they start killing, they need to kill more and more. And that's why they get caught. They start making mistakes. So imagine it's like you like sweets, and you finally eat some sweets, but you kind of need more sweets the next time you eat them, and you eat more and more, and you're hiding the fact that you're eating all these sweets from your family. but eventually you can't help yourself. You take bigger and bigger risks. That's what these guys do. They escalate. So the idea that this just goes on and on and on with the torture and the machines and the killing, you know, who wants to see it? Who wants it? It's the same thing every time. It's screaming and like, you know, scenes like that with Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, come out wherever you are. I mean, it's not a story. It doesn't explore characters. It's just, to me, it's just torture porn. So I am shocked that Chris Rock is in this. I can kind of see Samuel L. Jackson, again, because of how his tastes run. And quite frankly, he's in everything. So to me, he's like a Michael Caine type. Like, he'll just be in anything. But like Chris Rock, he's in the new Fargo, and that looks really good. And he tends to be in comedies, and so like this to me is a weird take. So, needless to say, I have below zero interest in the Saw franchise. I say, let it die.